Top 20 Python interview questions and answers. 1. What is Python? Python is a high-level, interpreted programming language known for its simplicity and readability. It emphasizes code readability and supports multiple paradigms, such as procedural, object-oriented, and functional programming. 2. How do you comment in Python? In Python, you can add single-line comments using the hashtag symbol, and multi-line comments are enclosed between triple quotes or. 3. What is the difference between Python 2 and Python 3? Python 3 is not backward compatible with Python 2. Some key differences include print statements, print versus print, division, integer division versus float division, and changes in the syntax of certain built-in functions. 4. Explain the difference between lists and tuples in Python. Lists are mutable, meaning their elements can be changed after creation, while tuples are immutable, and their elements cannot be changed after creation. Lists use square brackets, and tuples use parentheses. 5. How do you handle exceptions in Python? Python provides a try-except block to catch exceptions. Code that might raise an exception goes inside the try block, and handling code goes inside the except block. 6. What are decorators in Python? Decorators are a powerful Python feature used to modify the behavior of functions or methods. They are indicated by the @ symbol and are commonly used for logging, authentication, and measuring execution time. 7. What are Python generators? Generators are functions that use the yield keyword instead of return to return values. They allow you to generate a sequence of values without storing them all in memory at once, making them memory efficient for large data sets. 8. Explain the difference between deep copy and shallow copy. A deep copy creates a new object with a new memory address and recursively copies the original object and all its nested objects. A shallow copy creates a new object but only copies the references to the nested objects, not the objects themselves. 9. How can you open and close files in Python? You can open a file using the open function and specifying the file name and mode, read, write, append, etc. After working with the file, you should close it using the close method. 10. What is the purpose of if name equals main : in Python scripts? This condition is used to ensure that the code block inside it only runs when the script is executed directly, not when it's imported as a module into another script. 11. How can you handle file reading and writing in Python? Python provides built-in functions like read and readlines for reading files and write for writing to files. Additionally, you can use the with statement to ensure proper file handling and automatic closing. 12. What are Lambda functions in Python? Lambda functions, also known as anonymous functions, are small, one-line functions defined using the Lambda keyword. They are typically used for simple operations and can take any number of arguments but can only have one expression. 13. What is PEP8, and why is it important? PEP8 is the style guide for Python code, providing guidelines on how to format Python code for better readability and consistency. It's essential for writing clean, maintainable code that is easily understood by others. 14. How can you handle Python packages and modules? Python packages are directories containing multiple modules, and modules are Python files containing functions, classes, and variables. To use modules from a package, you can import them using the import statement. 15. What is the difference between deep and shallow copy of an object? In Python, a deep copy creates a new object and recursively copies all nested objects, while a shallow copy creates a new object and copies the references to the nested objects. In a shallow copy, changes in the nested objects will reflect in both the original and copied objects. 16. How can you handle exceptions in Python? Python provides a try-except block to catch exceptions. Code that might raise an exception goes inside the try block, and handling code goes inside the except block. 17. What is the use of the pass statement in Python? The pass statement is a no-operation statement in Python. It is used as a placeholder where a statement is syntactically required, but no action is desired. 18. Explain the difference between deep copy and shallow copy in Python. A deep copy creates a new object with a new memory address and recursively copies the original object and all its nested objects. A shallow copy creates a new object but only copies the references to the nested objects, not the objects themselves. 19. How do you handle Python scope and namespace? Python has 4 levels of scope: local, enclosing, non-local, global, and built-in. The namespace is a mapping of names to objects. Local variables are declared within a function and are only accessible within that function. Enclosing scope refers to the enclosing function, global scope refers to the module level, and built-in scope refers to Python's built-in functions and types. 20. Explain the global interpreter lockgill in Python. The global interpreter lockgill is a mechanism used in CPython, the standard Python implementation, to ensure that only one thread executes Python bytecode at a time. This means that even on multi-core CPUs, Python threads can't fully utilize multiple cores for CPU-bound tasks. Like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the bell notification icon for our latest updates.